Ready?
I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night. Phyllis and Roy's. Two hedgehogs with an arrogance typical of novice cops. They're as prickly as they look.
Well, look at that.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're on luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it. You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty.
I see you're still the funny guy around here. You'll find...
Hey, Royce, I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly
Adler... Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
Back in the day, I used to patrol this... Every time this poster disappears, good old Blood Boil puts it right back, immediately. I tore it down at least 3 times already. Here we are again, Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages, and some drunk pigs in the basement. Mort, you scabbious beast. What the hell?
Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and someone got knocked on the head with a glass.
Did that ever bother you, Morty?
Listen, sonny boy. Go tell them to leave me alone, eh? It's New Year's Eve after...
Where's your little lapdog to get you out of this mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing around you?
Jeffy is a good boy, sonny.
Oh, God, spare me the details. When will you finally realize that...
Oh, of course if you sing me. What could a pretty boy like him want?
Even you deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible.
Well, I'm not what I used to be. But...
Don't need to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway, if Bubo
I don't talk to that insane owl.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really...
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy. I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need...
Sonny boy.
More like a clucking pigeon.
Holy wild ones, look what the cat dragged in.
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see you're busy, as always.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly.
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant.
All right. No need to bite. Wasn't trying to mess with you. You have
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kind of lost. He's trying to...
Well, I don't think we'll...
Let me give you some...
It's not that simple, Bosco. But we'll see how he...
No worries, pal.
One of Blood Boyle's favorites. Officer Jardine. They say she's clever, smart, and... Not a chance without registration. Honor. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating someone?
Every day's out.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file?
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first, I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know...
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to...
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that. Long thighs and a big gun. That's Marty's idea of a... Marty. Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, boss.
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone.
Marty, come on, let's forget that.
Easy for you to say.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember?
Hell yeah, I remember.
I need your help, okay?
Well, it's a...
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case, we'll wrap it. A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now...
Ooh, damn, Sonny, stop it right there.
That's...
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the...
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha...
Okay. But at least...
All right.
That's what I want to hear.
Hey, Marty.
Yeah, very funny. We're good, by the way. Most...
Glad to hear it.
She asks a lot about you.
Really?
Yeah. She always hated you for getting me...
Understandable.
But she also...
Ah, well, thanks. That's...
If I'm honest with you, she loved the chicken police, Marty, better than...
Well, I think I'll take that as...
Whatever, Sonny.
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hot dog. I'm in.
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Oh, yeah, like...
Those were, different times.
Well...
You don't have to come with me.
Okay, I... Sonny...
Not so little. And it smells, too. What the f...
well, it seems we can't...
Oh, yes, we can. You have...
What?
Just kidding. The chief doesn't seem to be in a good mood, but...
What a surprise. The two pigeons back to...
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir.
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino.
Hey, careful with the rate.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip?
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken.
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the name.
Only on paper, and you know that very well.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up.
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawl.
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve, and
How touching. You shot him
family.
for all the marrow bones of the world. Get
Have a lovely evening, boss.
you especially. Fuck off right now.
We can't avoid speaking with the chief first, and it would be... We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with...
Hey, don't make me change.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious...
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of our...
Okay, but take care of each...
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
The hop dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all...
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked...
Wild ones. Don't even remind me. Trying to forget that shit.
It's been even worse since, I guess.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty...
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter...
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Hey, pal. Can you hear me? Peaceful.
Because the whole town's probably drunk.
Maybe that's the only way it can bear it.
Doesn't it remind you of someone?
Shut up, Marty.
Got you there, old bird. Are you sure that thing's a dog?
The name Hop Dog is quite a giveaway, don't you think?
Sometimes the most natural connections lead us...
A natural-born G...
Yeah, right. Could this wreck belong...
Well, it's a wreck, just...
Ugh, the place is deserted.
You're right.
Yep, the guy's...
That's for sure.
He sure didn't get...
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give it.
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here.
Hey, is that how you greet?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got...
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
Ah, it's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter...
Shit. All right.
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere.
Tell me, how much do you...
That depends.
Bottom of the well kind. Go...
Holy hell. Wessler? You
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself.
grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, huh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you...
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to...
Yeah, weird.
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman,
I knew it.
but not like you think.
Is this gonna...
Only a favor. Like...
Okay, I'm in. Have you ever been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there.
business affairs.
Yeah, that was the dark era.
Roger that.
I've got to say, you've revamped.
After you
Look, I'm sorry, Zip.
baboon, not good.
Whatever.
Sonny,
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here.
Mind your tongue, furball. So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic...
you're one to talk, but
Huh? Why? So, about that woman.
What?
No, Zip. I mean, real.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger.
You didn't get any younger.
You're telling me?
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep.
You will when the big...
And what are your plans?
Of course. You got a better...
A couple, yeah. But somehow...
You know what? Your mother's a goat. That Natasha's a mysterious woman.
Is that so?
Yeah, she's got a fantastic voice. Makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly...
I can imagine, yeah. Since
the old click is still clicking, right? Yeah. The club was...
Then how exactly does she...
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave
Mongrel Mick.
Mick the Marauder ring a...
damn, that little monkey came...
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibn not being himself.
Which has something to do with this...
That's my guess.
Thanks for this straight dope, Zip.
One. You owe me the price of a new coffee.
Okay. Whatever you...
I clucking will.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I'm not your pal.
The door didn't look like this last...
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that bat...
Oh, yeah. I remember now.
He had to. We didn't leave much of...
If I didn't know how nice we are, I'd almost...
Welcome to the club, partner. You sure talk a lot.
Maybe the past is haunting me.
Oh, come on, Zippy. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah, right.
It's more than what many others get.
You still don't eat meat.
I'm a rooster, a chicken.
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute?
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a...
Because you can.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep.
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's...
I don't care what you eat. But don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to...
And voila. The mat...
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking.
What in some... Well, that's a good question.
There used to be...
That was a very long time.
I was a little chick. And the hop...
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the wait...
True.
But at least the coffee's good.
That's right. I have no idea...
Of all that's...
Is this still a
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Cobbler district...
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny.
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks...
Wait, what?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown.
Oh, I'm gonna be...
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. right of my...
Yeah, I can smell it already.
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you... as always. What's that smell?
You know, I don't want to know.
What's this no insects allowed shit?
What do you think? If I let one in, all of them will follow. And then I can...
What clientele? There's no...
That's it. Would you take even that away?
What's this no in...
What do you...
What?
That's it.
You think he...
He knows almost... Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
Ah, so this is the...
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and...
cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus.
As you say, Boss. Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name?
Lewis.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that...
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this,
Should I thank him for that?
or kill him for it.
You're reading my mind, Boss.
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty.
Pleasure's all mine, Lauren.
Lawrence? Anyways, so...
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone.
I see.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my...
Okay, then. Catch you later.
Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror...
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. It's not. Just bullshit.
Ooh, teach me, Matt.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize...
Wait, that was deep again.
Maybe it was, Marty.
Amazing. Do you remember when the Clawville Chronicle was a real...
You mean when they wrote something about...
Yeah. What exactly?
Oh, they got bored with us, Marty.
But still, here we are working together.
Yeah, hilarious.
Huh.
Why's that?
I don't know.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Whoa, look at...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942.
Of all that's furry.
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around. Jeez, look at that.
That's not a guy. That's a demon.
Yeah, I bet his...
Nah, he's definitely a...
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in. Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful...
We're expected in the VIP.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you, gentlemen.
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know.
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
The list. Yeah.
Don't tell me.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty...
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sir.
Yeah, right.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
That fella's built like a...
Wanna bet?
Not today, Marty. Remember, we must have...
Okay. It's okay, Bertha. Maybe next time.
What was that?
Nothing. Just the wind.
Did you bring big...
Gods, no. What are you thinking? What did...
Was that a rhetorical question?
One day, neon signs will cover the whole...
You read that in some kind of science fiction.
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now?
Cluck off, Sonny. You know?
The girls?
New Year's Eve's once a year, right?
Have I asked how Laura...
Whoa, hey, I was just kidding, okay?
Interesting taste, you...
Feathers, scales, or dermal armor, I'll...
Thank the wild gods for self-sacrifice. Look, I really don't want any...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive the slang. I can't let just anybody in.
Listen here, you cow.
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I get the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Sant.
Oh my God, no.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had...
What did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy...
Thank you for understanding.
No problem, Shakespeare. Say, big guy, you know...
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman.
Is that so? Good to know.
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
What can you tell me about the first...
You mean Miss Natasha?
You're right on point.
Nothing you don't know already.
Just try me.
Well, she owns...
And, that...
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to...
Just one more thing.
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir.
You hear that?
I do, Marty.
I'm gonna lose my...
Just don't get too excited, Marty. Look, Lewis, that...
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating.
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight...
Oh! Oh! I get it.
Yeah, something like...
No.
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse...
Ah, jeez, what...
What? Did I say something?
Sir!
Everything's fine, Mr. Hayworth.
Good. Look, there's no...
Lâche la montre, sir.
And as for you...
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to...
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilt whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar. Well, here we are.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places.
Oh, does it mean you're
Don't even think about it.
Oh, men these days. So, we're here to find a
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. That's
just like all...
No, Marty, not like always.
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but...
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, you know?
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an
Look,
Good. And let it stay there.
at least we're cracking this one together.
Sure. A man's best friend.
That's not a dog, Sonny. That's a horse. You just...
I didn't mean him, Marty.
Oh, I see, right.
2 whiskeys, kid. And no...
I've never heard that one before. Sonny, you gotta...
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass.
Yes, sir. That wasn't...
Tell me, hey, Breath,
Not yet, sir.
Well, can you tell me anything about Miss...
Sir,
What about...
But, sir, you haven't... Yeah, stop riding on the details, Big Nose.
I mean, we're not here for work, of course. We're...
Oh, yeah, exactly. Of course. Gentlemen.
Yeah, sorry, but we have to run.
My name is not Bojack. I dip you back. Sure, sir.
Sounds good, Bojack.
Hey, there's Phil.
Who? Oh, yes.
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Aviri.
Sounds good. Like the
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old... Well, if it is...
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass Alias.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with the Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe and...
Okay, fair enough.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here?
We stick out. Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eye.
Oh, boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well,
Any useful information?
for free?
Stop clucking around.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you...
Good to see you too, old pal. Just one more thing.
I see.
Do you think we're walking into a trap?
You know, I couldn't figure out this Natasha.
Then the trouble is bigger than I...
Just take care of yourself.
Oh, that's never...
Yeah, this crazy cocky...
Welcome to the club, brother.
Take care, Phil.
You too, old...
That woman with Ibn.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
She has pretty...
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. So, where the hell is...
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice
that guy looks way...
Oh, man, your sense of humor...
You just need to get used to it again.
What...
I was hoping to have missed...
You're a rusty old cock.
So says...
But what?
It is now, all because of you.
You know, Sonny, sometimes... A fox is a wolf who sends...
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it some...
Fascinating. I didn't...
Ha, ha, ha.
This guy is certainly not a gangster.
Of course he's not. Isn't that...
Yes, it is. The great Ibn...
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely...
Great.
Just act nonchalant.
No.
What now?
Is that...
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you...
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course.
Marty McChicken. Sir,
Oh, yeah.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Yeah, so, we...
Cut the crap, Marty.
Oh.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with...
Oh, yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right?
We've got a few questions, if you don't...
I'm at your service.
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you...
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more...
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career...
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoes...
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler?
Leave it, Olivia, dear.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler.
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of...
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, Detective. But the name of his family still rings...
Is that still worth...
The name is just their name, of course. But the man behind the name isn't...
You're a pragmatic.
Thank you. Look, Detective.
All right, Mr. Wessler. As your assistant...
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months.
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Mostly...
It sounded rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive a detective.
Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about... How did you feel when you heard...
Honestly, I found it...
And now?
Now I'm kind of interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet.
Good point.
Thank you.
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Why didn't you just call the...
Huh? Why? What would have been the use of that?
Harassment makes for a case. So...
Who were you trying to convince, Sonny? Huh? They would have laughed in my face. Anyway.
Your lawyers are too good for that, Eben.
Yeah, I guess you're right, chick.
Why would anyone have reason to blackmail?
I don't know,
You think that's enough?
It's plenty enough.
Good point.
Oh, are you finally getting to a point? Or do you really want to dig around in my private life?
Very much so, Mr. Wessler is tougher than I thought. And he... Were there any similar incidents? I mean, threat?
I don't know about enemies, but she's a celebrity.
Natasha doesn't feel it.
I've noticed.
Is everything all right between...
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relation...
I rarely hear such poetry, but,
So, yeah...
No recent...
Wouldn't you...
It would make my job easy.
Yeah, it would only lead you astray. So be glad...
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with... Have there been similar...
Right to the point, yeah? Yeah, I get it. But sadly...
Well, it really seems like a dead end, so...
You do that.
The mob boss...
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora?
A simple answer would...
You know, Natasha... She's...
You don't remember? That's...
Ah, yeah. The Millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage.
I guess she was...
The next day, she had the club.
Well...
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's...
Do you live in the same house?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah.
How often does she...
Yeah, every other weekend.
I see. That's...
Yeah, if you say so.
Is she completely...
As I've told you, Natasha's a free woman, huh? She's...
Are you afraid for her? Well, you know...
I never said a black car doesn't drive by 2 or 3 times a day, but, it's just...
No, I suppose not. So, Natasha...
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her...
Illegal.
You got me there. Yeah.
Always putting it all on the...
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny.
So, can we...
I don't see why not. But first, please...
Thank you for your time. Well,
I have no doubt about that.
Hey, we should, grab a...
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen.
Oh.
Please, take a seat. The show's...
Sonny.
Say, Chloe's still lying in my bed, and it's dead.
that was, unique.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever...
Forgive me, my name is...
I thought so. You look...
more or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr.
You were...
Could you be my little furball?
But of course.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll...
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that...
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs.
Hey.
I understand. You know, they call him...
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks.
I'll be waiting. Go.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin. But I was a cop, and a lifetime... Gee, that is a,
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it.
He's got an eye, that's for sure.
Was that supposed to be?
I don't know. I don't compliment off.
Oh, you're...
I bet you spend a lot of your...
Maybe you were trying to be rude, but, you know...
I was just trying to be...
Oh, really?
Don't mention it. This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it.
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you...
So I've been told. Anyway.
Yes. Look.
It's sunny.
Okay,
So, why am I...
You know, men tend to babble in my...
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not...
Is it too banal if I tell you it's not?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant?
I've asked you here so you can do what you...
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate.
You do have a sense of...
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's...
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but...
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah.
Well then,
Oh, that's something I don't hear often. Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit that. That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the...
Sadly, I don't have the time, but the stage still calls.
So that was all the
I have many admirers, if that...
The picture on...
Only if you knew how old...
I think I'm on a slippery slope.
Come on, don't...
All right. How...
Did you really believe?
You're quite a player, aren't you?
Life is anything, but...
You tell me. What can you tell me about...
You should be more specific.
How did you meet Ibn, if I'm...
Of course you're intrusive, but I guess... I was a dancer here in the club, in Anita Jenkins' chorus, when she was in a good...
Don't you see a correlation between your...
That's a disappointing...
I am a cop.
Yes, but you're different. You're...
Am I that transparent?
A little bit.
Seriously, Natasha.
Of course I worry about it. I'm not stupid. Those who are clever learn to fear. I learned at a young age.
Gee. Well, thank you for your... Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard... What was in those threats?
The message itself is not a threat.
But a word again and again is...
Exactly.
So?
You really don't have any idea?
I guess I do. Yes.
Whore. Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes.
Well, thank you for your... No one's ever seen the culprit?
That's one of the most curious things. Ibn has men everywhere.
One of them could be the culprit.
Ibn pays his animals well, and he's the most dangerous man in...
Maybe, ma'am. Love is capable of
What poetry?
Never. I'm afraid I'd learn...
Maybe that's the point. I would read about you. Not like the...
Furry hell. Do you...
Like everyone else in the city.
Oh, great.
I think it's flattering. Even...
You enjoy it?
Oh, just a little, son.
So it's not a fan and not an inside...
Aren't you supposed to know?
Usually, yes. But I've got nothing to...
Maybe I do. But first, I want to know if...
I'm here, aren't I?
That's true, but I'm...
The proof of the pudding is in the...
I wish it was that simple.
Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her... let's stop beating about the bush.
I'm prepared for that question, but it's...
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you.
I really know her.
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse, too? Forget...
Don't be rude and so cynical.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I...
Yeah, Natasha, you're right.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't...
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have...
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper, she...
I'm sorry, I didn't...
Really?
I did. I knew...
Luck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing. What exactly do you want from me?
You are really as good as they say you are. And I'm not selling...
Whatever it takes.
Not exactly, but...
You know, if I didn't see the speck of fear behind the confidence shining...
I'm not afraid.
You're terrified, Natasha.
You must solve this. As soon as you can. Money's not... Just one more...
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street, in Flower...
I was afraid this was coming.
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't...
Isn't Ibn too dangerous?
Sonny, a woman... I knew you would understand.
Oh, yeah, I understand everything. So...
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be...
Look, Natasha.
Please, this...
Sure, I get...
Thank you.
Until later, Nat...
Goodbye, Sonny.
Well?
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in...
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive.
Well, who knows? You're such a frat.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predator...
I didn't mean that, Marty.
Oh.
It's you.
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but...
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler?
You don't beat around the...
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around...
Well, thanks for the,
Anything else?
Do you come here often?
No, not really.
Well, okay.
You're welcome. You know, Ibn's not as ferocious as you'd think.
I heard. Don't you find that...
Sometimes an animal just has enough. Fed up and wants a change.
Well, thank you for your honesty, ma'am. What's your relationship with Miss
We've talked a bit. That's all.
There's no tension between you?
Oh, thank you for your compliment, Mr. Featherland. No, no tension.
Is that mutual?
That I can't tell.
If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell me anything about...
I've never been there. Allegedly, it's beautiful.
Look...
Please, Marty, there's no need.
Yes, there is...
You don't have to explain. I wasn't waiting long for your call.
That's good to hear.
Excuse me, pal.
Gabriel.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
Do you take me for a fool? Get out.
Okay.
Remember that old case with the fox?
How could I even...
Absurd, right?
Yeah, hunger can bring out...
And the wildest and most primordial...
As you say, Marty.
This is the life, huh? What's this?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was... actually...
I try. Come to daddy, darling.
Calling booze darling, it's kind of...
Says someone who calls his gun collection his...
Touché. I'll...
Good birdie.
So,
In fact, yes. She was...
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before.
You're too old for this.
Is he-
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave,
What is it?
the reason I've decided all of this.
Wow, that sounds...
Take care of yourselves, guys.
Oh, that makes my fat...
Old croak. Okay, I didn't say...
We stepped into it, didn't we? Of all that's furry.
Exactly. I have no...
Those names, all top dogs.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand.
I should have known she was keeping
Secrets. She's the...
Thanks, Philmar. This could...
don't thank me. Maybe I...
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty. Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar. Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.